Hello, hello. Just checking everything is working. Is it all okay? Hello, just quickly working some stuff out. Hopefully we'll have it all sorted in a second. Check everything's okay. Okay, let's see. Hello, Zachary. Just waiting for it to update so I can see if everything's running okay. No, I was just on it before. Yep, seems to be working fine for me. Tell me if there's any audio problems or anything, I can try and fix them midstream, but everything seems okay. Try boot up. But yeah, we are doing a alpha zone quest, so we need to do zone 1 first and then just slowly progress. Let me just quickly... Okay, seems fine. Hello. But yeah, this could take a while. So far, I don't plan on making the whole thing a video. Like, I wouldn't do 1 to 20 as one video, because genuinely that could be like 4 hours long. Purely off of the basis that, like, it is... I believe it's 1 in 20, right? For a random alpha. You just have to have the zone completed. I don't think there's a zone I don't have finished. I would hope not at this point in the game. I did clear a box for this. Yeah, okay. There it is. Nice. But yeah, we could go for a while here. So we're at 1 in... Is it 1 in 1,000 with charm in this game, I think? So we're going to average like 20,000 encounters for an alpha in zones that don't have static alphas. Obviously, big advantage when you're doing like WOD Zone 20. There's other ones like WOD Zone 6's Alpha Houndoom. I'm sure will make it a lot easier if we get that. But this zone also doesn't have like too many spawns. I think it's 13. But you also have to run quite far compared to some others. I think our most likely is going to be a fletchling. We will be catching everything that we find, though. Wait. I just need to change the settings on something, because I'm noticing something that's annoying me. Okay, that should help. Yep, much better. Hello, Cole. Might start grinding for post-game for Easy Flight. I've not done it, so honestly, I would really respect it. Sorry for taking so long here. Just setting up everything, because I've got a system in place at the moment. This should make it much easier on my end to make the videos. So I've got everything individually set up. Okay, nice. Give me a second. Currently they're just kind of sat in home. I think what I'm gonna do is when we get closer to the end of the living decks, it's obviously going to take longer for like the last 500 than the first. So the current plan in my head is to work on... So the shorts are going to be daily for now, probably until 400, maybe 500, then they'll be more like every other day. And then we're going to work on an individual living decks in games while we're doing that on the side as well. I've got a series in the work at the moment for shorts that should help us with legendaries. Stay tuned for that, because it's basically viewers can control how many soft resets I have to do a day. You can only control one reset a day individually, but a cool little way of making it more fun. And then we're going to be doing a ZA decks, but stuff like Litleo, Kakuna and stuff, I might just want to trade them. Does anyone know... I have no clue how many outside Pokemon are spawning while I'm doing this. I'd imagine quite a number. Okay, I need something... Yeah, close combat's fine. I just needed something that can destroy these boulders. Kind of bad I've not destroyed these the whole game. Yeah, it is, but my main problem with Dynamax Adventures is I'd want to do them on stream, but I've got a capture card 3DS, so we'll be doing... I can just say it. It should be out like 5 PM my time tomorrow. It will be a short where I'm doing soft resets for one of the legendary birds on Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and the amount of likes the short will get will decide how many soft resets I have to do on the next short. Cole, I don't really mind, man. Like, it's not really a problem. If you want to know, my basic concept was from Ryan Was Taken. Obviously, didn't quite rip his idea fully. It's UK 5 PM, so it'll be like PST 9 AM, East Coast like 1 PM. Obviously, I know there's different time zones in there, but it'll be between them time slots. But yeah, it will be me doing soft resets, and say the short gets 200 likes, I have to do 200 resets on the next short, which will take a while, but it could happen. I mean, I think my most liked short currently is at like 250, so if we get anywhere near that. But I love doing soft reset hunts, I think they're so nice. But yeah, it's not like a super over-edited short, but quick 10, probably closer to like 20-ish seconds. Good for Chinese, but takes 10 to 20 minutes for a chance. Yeah, the thing is, though, you can very easily, if you have a 3DS and it, like, I could easily stream Dynamax Adventures and in the top right have my DS resetting as well. It wouldn't even be that hard. If people don't mind, I wouldn't mind dedicating like a day of streaming every week to that. I hate Watchog. Found in DA's Thunderous. That's kind of an awful one. I think my 3 at the moment are Suicune, Tapu Bulu, and Mewtwo. Mewtwo I don't have recorded though, so I'm going to have to go for it again at some point. Which sucks, but it just means I can leave Mewtwo in a game. Rather than it being in storage. Galarian Mr. Mime? Think so. Sometimes though, just as a thing, if you suggest a Pokemon, and maybe if I've not put it as the sub-hunt, there's a decent chance I've hunted it before. And, because currently I think I'm like 5 days ahead on the daily shorts. So sometimes we are just a little far ahead. Like, Cole suggested Masquerain, and I think I did that hunt, like, the next day. Maybe the day after. But he had to suggest for, like, 4 more days, because it just hadn't come out yet. But yeah, sometimes I just get really far ahead. Like, last week, we were really close to caught up at one point, but in, like, a day, I edited, like, 3 of them. So I'm back to being quite a bit ahead of them. Did we like the Shiny Only video, if anyone watched it? It was a bit shorter than I wanted it to be, but some clips and stuff, just their quality tanked. You could see it on the Heracross clip. I tried to not include too many bits that didn't look good. Like, if you go back and you watch where I got Heracross, the quality of that clip is so bad. I think it's like 480p. Might be worse. I just forgot to record it locally, which sucks. I really hate it though, because a friend pointed out to me, they watched the Shiny Only video, and he said, when I get the Weedle at the start of the video, I accidentally say 6-7 before it, and it ruined my day. Yeah, he like proof watched it for me, and I'm counting the spawns, and I go 6-7, and then Weedle's shiny. It's awful. I hate that he spotted it. You can catch a Alolan Exeggutor, can you not? Does it not spawn in the coastal biome? I'm just glad I haven't got any comments about that, though. We will be doing SV Shiny Only at some point as well. I just wanted to take a break from Shiny Onlys, because that was like 26 hours of recorded footage, and I did not want to do that again right after. I condensed 26 hours of gameplay to 12 minutes, which is not the quickest process. I think you have to get and execute, and you have to have an Alolan Pokemon in your team and evolve it, I think. Like an Alolan form. So if you have like a Alolan Raichu in your party, it will make any execute, or I think Pikachu as well, that you evolve with a stone, turn into the Alolan form. Full box of Masquerain. That actually wouldn't take too long. That Masquerain hunt call, I genuinely think I still had like 25 minutes on the sandwich. I was going to make a shiny overflow thing, but them shorts haven't been doing that well, so I've taken a break from them. Do we like the mini-mark ones, though? I'm a bit ahead on them at the moment. I think they're not going to be daily, though. I can't do 2 shots a day, I'll go insane. It's a bit too much. I'm gonna go check if we're spawning other things, like outside the zone. I don't think we'll be spawning much, if so. But I'm not liking the rate of alphas I'm seeing, because it's not great. Yeah, I think it works the way I said. Just checking around the back, but nothing spawns, so... You can tell I've not... By the way, if you're ever wondering, I've done, like, no side quests in this game. My map is full. I will get round to it at some point. Probably. Okay. I don't think we are, unless there's anything behind me when I'm teleporting. Let's see... Doesn't look like it. Okay. This might be one of the only zones that's actually the case. Hunt for Serena. It's on the list, Cole, but you have to understand, you've started commenting Serena like 2 days ago, and I think in the past week I've received about 106 suggestions. So it is on the list, but it's definitely not like 2 shorts time, if you get what I mean. Honestly, I'm shocked how many people just suggest evolutions. I think we only have about 4 of them left to do. But I might just do a day where I get all the evolutions out the way. Because 1 hyperspace could get me all the EVs I need. Oh, I finally beat the game today as well, like the actual DLC. So I have actually got access to the surveys now. So we are going to be able to do legendaries. Yeah, I think that's the only way. Fun fact, on the 2nd week of release for Scarlet and Violet, me and my girlfriend did a raid on the game and got a random shiny Serena raid. I thought it was so cool. I didn't even know they weren't boosted. It was full odds. Really? Maybe I'm thinking of, like, other modded games. I thought you could have an Alolan Pokemon in your team and it would evolve to it. Fair enough. One of the Pokemon in my pie is actually a spoiler for tomorrow, this Gardevoir. I've started including duplicates in shorts. I'm going to be honest, I even toned it down. I think I got 2 more duplicates, I just didn't want it to be, like, all duplicates. But yeah, Bouncy's not that hard. Is Bouncy version exclusive in Scarvo? I don't think it is. Oh, that sucks. Shiny Tarantula though when I was a starter. Nice. I did the same thing. I got the game 12 hours early, I think, or something like that, because I was on an Australian eShop account. And I skipped college that day. And I think 4, maybe 3 hours into the game, shiny Lechonk. Thing is, I didn't even know it wasn't shiny. I thought it might have been like a gender difference, but I thought it looked cute, so I ran into it and it was shiny. I think I've got the clip of it. Yeah, very cool one. Thing is, I am dreading it, but there are quite a lot of Masuda hunts I'm going to have to do. Like, personally, I don't really want to reset fossils in the older games, like Let's Go or anything, so I think I'm going to have to egg them in Sword and Shield. Zero Line Shiny Hunt? What game? Would that have to just be Let's Go? Is Theo in Scarlet Violet? By the way, if you're suggesting hunts, do it on the shorts. I can't see them on stream after. Armaldo? I think Armaldo's cool. I don't like the Cradilly line. Or the Leaps line, sorry. Cradilly's the final. Yeah, I could do Fearow line at some point. I do need to do... I'm debating, like, do you think I should rush to finish one region? Like, should I prioritize finishing Kanto so it's out of the way? Or do I kind of do it, like, randomly, like it's been? Because I think Kanto will probably be, like, 50 or 60 for it. Maybe like 40. It's just a lot of this game is Fearows on BDSP. But is it just the underground? If it's just the underground, I wouldn't do it that way. Like, does it actually spawn in the grass and you can chain it? But Let's Go is so easy. Like, Let's Go, if I have, like, a spare 40 minutes, I could probably get a chain to the point where if I just leave my game open and over, like, a day or so, I could get it done. We're actually taking longer to get a shiny in this than on the shiny only here, and we have Charm. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I have a feeling it is. But I could always, like... I think... I could be wrong. I do have the 3DS games, and now Platinum. I had a concept for a video. Tell me if anyone would like the idea. I was going to hunt my favorite Pokemon Starly in every game it's available in to hunt, not including, like... If it can't be caught in a game, I wouldn't. So, like, Black and White and Black and White 2, I wouldn't do it in, but I'd do it in X and Y, because it can be in Hordes. And Platinum... I think it's then not in any more 3DS, and then it would be BDSP, Arceus, Scarby, ZA. I was going to do a thing where I did that, and then I bought a plushie for everyone I caught. So I'd end up with 6 Starly plushes. Oh, nice. So it is an underground. 36 pack box today. Have you ripped it, Carl? Shiny hunt by region. Yeah, like, I was debating changing the shorts up and doing it, like... It would only be, like, 3 shinies a day at that point, though. So it's hard. I'm going to keep it going the way it is until at least day 50 at the moment. But we might swap stuff up a little. Purely as well, because I think it's a bit daunting for someone that's watching my shorts for the first time when they hear, like... Oh, day 101 of completing the living shiny decks. Like, no one's going to go back and watch all of that. Oh. Like, for example, the shorts doing the stuff resets by likes will get legendaries that way. So it's another way of finishing the decks without just doing it in, like, a 30-second short. And I think what I want to do as well, I want to do Dynamax Adventures, but specifically aiming for, like, not an evolution line, like a trio of legendaries. Like, I've got Suicune, maybe we'll do Raikou and Entei next as well, and we'll make that a full video. Maybe the birds? I really don't know. It depends what people would want me to hunt. Shiny Alpha Pichu would be sick. So yeah, be sure to like that short tomorrow. We have a normal short coming out as well before it. Normally when it gets closer to the weekend, you'll see me do more like 2 shorts in a day, maybe 3 shorts in a day randomly. Just purely because they do better on a weekend. That isn't shiny, is it? Because I swear that's been alpha twice. I'm just going to go check. It's just weird for the 5% to happen twice in a row. That would be crazy. First shiny of the whole thing, shiny Alpha Pichu, would be insane. Oh my god. I was expecting to phase so many times. What? That's actually shiny. Oh my god. What? Okay, well I need to save that. That's actually insane. What? How unlikely was that just now? That's insane. I was... Shiny Houndour and Snova, nice. Should be tomorrow, I think. Our first ever 3DS shiny hunt on the daily shorts. It's one I didn't really need, but I deleted the Pokemon I got. So I already had the Pokemon, but I've deleted the old one and included the 3DS one, because with banks shutting down, I want to do as many hunts as possible. It's so sad it's going. Just me that think that's really sad. I can't believe we already got Zone 1 finished. I was really expecting to be in that first zone. So if you don't know, it's a 5% chance of being Alpha, and then Pichu is 1 Pichu, which is actually insane. Yeah, this is the point now, though, where we can actually get a static Alpha. So this is actually more likely to have an Alpha, but not guaranteed. Oh, well then, that is, what, 1 minute and 20 seconds into hunting in Zone 2, and we already got a shiny. I actually don't have this, so this is also living dex for me. That's actually crazy. We got Pichu 2 minutes ago. Crazy luck. Okay, nice. Let me quickly get the clip for that. Bro, I wanted the first 5 zones to be a whole video. We might have to extend that at this rate, because we are getting stuff so quick. We're doing it in order at the moment, the zones. Because it's going to be a video, like, I'm doing zone 1 to 5. I have to get an alpha in each of them, shiny alpha. And then it'll be a second one, 6 to 10. Then 11 to 15, and 16 to 20. Also, do we like the thumbnail? It took me 5 minutes to make, but I think it's decent. Yeah, Zone 17 Alpha, I think it's gonna have to be Pyro, really. I think without Pyro, it's probably not happening. Because Pyro, the center one's always alpha, right? Think. I'm so glad we phased on Zone 2. You know how fake it would look on the video to get, like, the second alpha straight away again? I do think when we get to, like, Zone 6, we're gonna phase on, like, Froakie, Phalanx, a bunch of outside spawns, like Fletchling and stuff, so much. Because here, it's another zone where I don't think there's too many outside spawns, if any, really. Like, none I can really see that should be spawning in. Unless there's an alleyway back here. But does this not just lead to... Yeah, no, there shouldn't be. Why do you want to 5 nights in Zone 17? Zone 17 sucks. Like, it is... Is it the worst zone? I'm not a fan of Zone 9 resets. That's probably going to be our worst one. To be honest with you. Okay, so Flabebe can reset outside. Also, I'd like to clarify, any shiny alphas found outside of zones don't count. It has to be in the zone. Yeah, I got it, Cole. I have played Five Nights at Freddy's. Ooh, how long ago was Five Nights at Freddy's released now? Like 12 years? Is it 2014? See, that's what we need. We need that, but gold. Honestly, this is going to be a really good way to get, like, actual spawns I need as well. Also, unlike the shiny only and stuff, this is a stream only thing. I'll be working on some videos off stream, but this will be only on stream. As I said, the Starly one's in the works. It's not a quick one, though. And honestly, it is just because of X and Y. Platinum, personally, it might be the easiest game to hunt in on the DS/3DS era for me. I really like it. 8 Florges, I can agree. I think Flabebe Floette is, like, perfect. I just don't think... It didn't really need a third evolution. But I get it. Like, it's still cool. And for the Fairy types release game, they had to make some decent Fairy Pokemon. 12, yeah, wow. Oh, I felt old. Cool. I never played FNAF on release, I don't think. I would have played it, like... Maybe, like, FNAF 2 or 3's release is when I would have first tried it. Which I know wasn't that long after. Like, the first 3 to, like, 4 games wasn't that long. Because I think 5 came out in, like, 2016, 2017? I stretched maybe 18. I haven't played FNAF. I wouldn't say it's a game you have to play, but it's fun. I mean, if you don't mind, like, jump scare horror, it's fine. That game kind of made me numb to it. I can't really play a horror game and get jump scared anymore. Not easily, anyway, unless it's, like, super surprising. Okay, that was quite a few alphas. I think it would be cool if they'd made it so every time you reset a zone, there's just, like, a really low chance just everything is alpha in the zone. Just be funny. If you're going to play it, honestly, you don't have to play in order. Just play the one you like the look of the most. It doesn't matter. Endo series from Jazzwares, I have not. Like, I've played the games, but other than... I think the last thing I've seen from FNAF is FNAF World 2 getting announced. And before that, I don't really know. 2016, yeah, I thought so, because I think I just started high school. Maybe I don't know. Something like that. Okay, honestly, I do think static alphas are going to be the only way we're getting stuff here. Like, we were really lucky on Pichu there. I wouldn't expect to get that lucky all the time. Yeah, I just think it should be slightly, like, it's a thing of, like... So it's 5% every alpha, maybe 5% into that. It shouldn't be that you have to hit 5% on every mon. Legendaries in CA, I have the DLC as well. You have to... Have you beat... Like, have you caught Rayquaza? Dashi. Because you need to catch Ray and then do the survey tasks. And I think it's just random that around every 5 to 10 research tasks, like the hyperspace survey points, when you finish them about 5 to 10 times, you normally get a legendary. Just as a warning, though, the only ones that can be hunted are Virizion, Cobalion, Terrakion, and then Latios Latias, I'm pretty sure. Someone could correct me, because I think there's a few mythicals you can catch. But I think they're the only ones unlocked. Yeah, you'll need to catch Ray first. I think you can get Diancie mystery gift, though, if you've not claimed that. Oh, hello, Undermute. So, it's a 5% chance for an alpha, yeah? And we finished Zone 1 on our first hunt. In, like, 15-20 minutes. Which is just insane. And we came here and, like, 3 resets, got a shiny Magikarp. Still being stuck in the sewers sucks. Come on. Yeah, I don't even think... I don't have any of the Pichu or Pikachu line alpha, so it's actually crazy. Current plan, first 5 zones is going to be one whole video. Because if I do 1 to 20, I don't know how people feel about potentially like a 4-hour video. Remember me? I think so. I think I might remember you. I'm going to be posting on TikTok again. I've got them all scheduled, I just need to actually set dates. They're all on private at the moment. I just feel bad, because people comment suggestions on TikTok, and I don't really see them all that often. I try to stay off that social media, to be honest. Enough SB2 is announced, I hope it doesn't drop FPS every minute. I didn't mind the story as much in that game, but the gameplay was awful. On release, like, they should... I know they delayed it a lot, they should have just delayed it again. It clearly wasn't ready. I think that's a lot of problems in the gaming industry. I'm hoping GTA 6 doesn't have it. I'm not personally going to be playing it, I just don't really like the GTA series. But a game that's had that much time on it should be perfect on release. Really cool Pokemon, including Froakie, one extremely non-fan out of the way. Yeah, Froakie's awful. I got a random Froakie during my Wild Zone 5 resets at one point. Like, it just spawned in the background. Oh, shiny fish. Nice. Well then. Okay, let me clip that one real quick. Zone 2, phase 2. Nice. What? I don't know if I've ever had the Soma PFP on TikTok. I might have. I don't really know. Been a while. What year? Yeah, I imagine we're going to get a lot of fish. I'd be grateful as well. Froaky's insane. Actually, Enderme, do you want something? Do you want me to give you... Do you only take alphas, was it? Can't remember. I can't remember. Is it you only took alphas? I could give you Garloda. That would be funny. I'm gonna quickly... Fish. Oh wait, what was the fail? Because it's hard to fail stuff in this game. Like, not impossible, but it's difficult. No, dude, do you have Garboda? I've got a lot of it. Mainly Trubbish. I get way too many Trubbish. I think that one's in my living decks, Cole. I think a bunch of transfers I've not done for like probably 15 videos. Like, I've got a lot of them in home, just not too many. How many Vanillite do I have? Would you take a Vanillite, Carl? I don't want to go through the thing of evolving Vanillux again. Ooh, Abra's painful. Scat, you're gonna have a Vanillite, man. What box do I want to leave this on? Yeah. Cole, you put a code and I'll enter it because that's just the safer way to do it. Am I even connected to internet? Oh, it just defaults you to connected. You put a code, Cole, because if I say it, someone else is going to put it in. Probably. Hello, Jessica. VTuber. Oh, nice. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Just give me a code and I'll do it. Just as a little update for anyone, we are already done with Zone 1. We've been streaming for 37 minutes. Didn't really expect to get an alpha that quick. Our first shiny was Shalpha Pichu. Probably about 10 resets, maybe like 20, actually. Oh, wait. Give me a second, Cole. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, stream's been going good so far. Only been live like half an hour, though. Far away. Yeah, I love Tyrantrum. Such a cool mom. 66399. But yeah, one of the main hunts I wanted to do in ZA was Tyrant. Fun fact, that's my first ever Masuda hunt, is Shiny Tyrant in X and Y as a kid. My cousin set me up on how to do it. He even, he went on like a forum to get someone to get me a foreign Ditto to help me. I play pretty much any Pokemon game on stream. I play other games off, but on stream I'm mainly Pokemon. Oh, did you end that call? Okay, I didn't really want my ranked rewards, but okay. It just ended for me. But yeah, I play pretty much any Pokemon game. Off stream, big Terraria head. Or Terraria, if you say it that way. If you do, that sucks. I'd probably have more stuff I can give you under me. I just need to look. I mean, it's not like I'm in a rush here. I'm gonna be here forever. Elden Ring or Subnautica. I've played Elden Ring. I never beat it, though. I didn't even buy the game. I have a Steam family with a friend. I tried, like, the first, like, 6 hours. I don't remember how far I got, but it was fun. I just couldn't time dedicate to it. I'm not very good at Souls-like games. Cole, are you doing same code? Because I'll hop back in if you are. Do you want it under me? Just enter a code if you do, and I'll do that. Okay, I'll try and join again, Carl. Oh, it's just already in. Okay, sick. Customize stuff on my channel. I can customize logo, banner, overlays, alerts. I don't really know. I don't know how much stuff like that, because I'm multi-streaming on YouTube as well. So Twitch, I'm way worse with. Like, genuinely, I barely know how to set up stream. Cole, you don't have to give a shiny. I don't really mind. Funny, you give me a bomber snow. You'll see something funny in a short tomorrow. 4-year on commission. That's cool. Yes. Can you drop your Discord? I will save it and message you after I'm done streaming today. Just drop it. I'll quickly write it down. And I'll check you out after stream. That's good with you. Yeah, under me. Just send me a code when you want. Works for me. Oh, nope, you are not getting Pichu. I can't really open Discord. I won't be able to see anything. No, send me it. I can take a picture on my phone of it. It'll be in my camera roll. I'm not going to be live long. It's not like I'm going to forget after 6 hours. I literally only go live for like an hour and a half. Okay. Okay, I've got it. Thank you. I will get round to messaging you. Don't expect it like 5 seconds after stream, but a tiny bit after. Sorry, I couldn't see YouTube chat for a second there. I think it... let me get it real quick. In 1 second. I just can't really open Discord without not seeing YouTube chat and I feel bad. It's just my name. Like J with like... I think it's 5 Ys and like 5 1s or something like that. Should be something similar to that. Sorry guys, I just can't see chat. Okay, let me quickly get in. Yeah, I don't mind giving you an alpha though. As I said, oh. Sorry, I shouldn't swear on stream. I didn't really, but... Sorry, Enderman. Uh... 11112222. Nice. Undermu, can you just confirm that's you? I don't want to trade to a random person. I'll wait until you say. Where did I put it? Where did I put the garbage door? Oh, I'm not shocked I've done this. Can I search? Sorry, I lose my Pokemon easily. I'm normally better organized than this. This one? And we're like, okay. I'll just keep trying until I get your name. Under me, back out. Give it a second, I'll put a code. Because I'm just getting someone else. Just do 54542525. And we'll just hope stream delay doesn't mess me up. Okay. Trying for shiny Clefairy/Clefairy. Are you doing that in hyperspace, Cole? Okay. I feel like someone was trying to snipe you there, under me, by the way. It's not exactly like a super hard code, though, so it could just be a random. If anyone wants, I will do a stream. Yeah, it's Jay. I will do a stream at some point where I give stuff away that I catch. Like, we'll do a stream or something. We'll either do it on SV or ZA, and I'm literally just going to do laps around the map. Any shiny I get, I'm just going to perk it out. Whoever joins gets the Pokemon. No, get to Wild Zone 19. Yeah, stay in Wild Zone 19, Cole. Get shiny Alpha Dramper as well. Yeah, nice. Thanks for the Bellsprout. Although if you do ever like turn it into a video or anything, just message me. I will have the clip of that in decent quality if you ever need it. If anyone doesn't know, I have to use like every stream. I think it's like 20 to 25 gigabytes of storage, and then I just edit it down. Papa Joe, that's crazy. Yeah, of course. It's a cool one I got. If you go... Oh, I think it's my double shiny video. If you go to that video, it's the 148 shinies, I think. It's from there. It's not a huge video, but that's where I got the Garbodor. So you got one that's in a YouTube video. Actually, Cole, yours will be as well. The 32 shinies in that video. Wild Zone 12. That whole box is from that. Yeah, animated. I'm a big fan of animation. There. Animation's cool. I've been trying to learn modeling recently in Blender. Oh. Genuinely, I respect anyone that can rig models and stuff, because I'm just trying to position models for thumbnails, and I gave up. I couldn't do it. It really stressed me out. Once I'm a partner on YouTube, I'm probably just going to pay someone for thumbnails. Because there's someone who I saw that does commissions for specifically Pokemon stuff in Blender. And their stuff's really good, so why not? That as well, and if you see my... I think it's the double shiny video. My girlfriend drew that thumbnail for it. She'll be embarrassed at me saying that, but yeah, she drew it, and it got like... I think it has like 80,000 impressions, and she was not happy at how many people saw her art. I think it's a really cute thumbnail, though. It might be my best one. No shiny Flabébé. Just checking. There's nothing else that spawns outside, I don't think. Unless anyone knows. Like, is stuff, like, spawning in here? I have to imagine there is. Added to the roster. That's such a sick name. Pokemon that completes the box. Nice! Very cool. I'm glad I could help. I think it's a cool Shalpha. I'm trying to think. I think the coolest Shalpha I have is Dragonite, honestly. I'm definitely biased. That or maybe Scrafty. Animation class in freshman year. Oh, that's cool. I think the only thing Pokemon animated I can think of off the top of my head, I don't know her name. I watched a YouTuber, she did like her first ever Nuzlocke. And I think she animated it all. Can't remember her name though. Video shiny too. Oh, nice, Cole. Sick, thanks, Mum. A lot of shiny tragedy. Is that one I don't use? Yeah, I mainly get duplicates from Wild Zone 20. Because is there anyone else, like, I'm so desperate. I really want to get shiny Alpha Gengar, but I'm stubborn, so I want to get it from the center of Wild Zone 20. There's like, I think it's like 66 different Pokemon that spawn in the center. Oh yeah, Jaden, that's her name. Sorry. Yeah. I think I watched something about a cat recently as well. Sorry, I'm not very good with YouTuber names. I'm not gonna lie, I did watch the cat one mainly off of Reels. Someone had reposted it. My bad. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do a Nuzlocke at some point. We put the vote out, and I know people voted for the Scarlet Violet Shiny only, and it is on the priority list. But for my mental health, I didn't want to jump into another Shiny only straight away, and I don't want to become the type. Like, no disrespect to people that just do Shiny only videos. They're sick. I watch so many people that do. But I just couldn't do it. I'd go insane, honestly. Postada, yeah, very cute cat. I just like torty cats, though. Torty and black cats are my favourite. Maybe the occasional tuxedo as well. I'm just noticing, when did it swap to daytime? Like, I know we've been getting a lot of Magikarps, but I actually don't remember it swapping today. Diva Nuzlocke, beautiful Pokemon only / only girl species. That's cool. That's hard though, right? Very popular. Any animation fan or Pokemon fan could probably recognize her. Yeah, I just don't really watch too much animation stuff, like, on YouTube. But I did an animation, I did a computer-based thing in college, and a whole, like, core of that was animation. And I sucked at it. I'm so bad at animating. I was so bad, I ended up doing claymation. I found it easier than, like, drawing. Got Shuffle would be on the wrong account. Oh, yeah, that would suck. Bounce Weezer Star. That's cool. Oh, is that why you've been suggesting Serena, Cole? I'm gonna be honest, the past few days, my hyperspace luck on the videos has been bad. Like, past few recorded days. Like, I think I've only got, like, 2 hyperspace shinies, but it's obviously because I'm starting to run out of ZA hunts. So soon it will be a lot of SV. Would people mind if I took a break at some point from the whole living decks and focused on a pure ZA one? So I'd reset, and I have to get them all again. I'd move everything to home, and I have to get all of them. For short. It would be a shorter series, but you could still suggest stuff. Surely we're due another shiny soon, right? But yeah, I'd like to do game living shiny dexes. Sadly, with Bank Shinedown, I only recently got a capture card 3DS. So I was gonna do more hunts on the 3DS and stuff to, like, bring up. As I said, I need to do them Starly hunts now in 6 months. And the Horde one is a 5% Horde, which means I'm gonna phase, like, a lot. So do we think there's one of 2 options? I do the Starly idea, where I have to Horde hunt in X and Y, or I could make one exception and I do Masuda in X and Y for Starly. What do we think? Because Horde would probably take 2 weeks, maybe a month. Just purely off of, like, if I get unlucky, I could genuinely be there forever. But if I do Masuda, I've got Charm in X and Y. I think only X and Y and Ultrasonic Moon are the only 2 I have Charm in. I think it's hard. I think it could be counted, I guess. And Masuda's not, like, super scummy or anything. It's just kind of boring. Yeah, Alolan Raichu is beautiful. What CA, but that's alright. She's mainly a Champions Mom. Oh, yeah. Raichu's going to be sick in Winds and Waves. It's going to really fit the theme. But yeah, I have... Oh, actually, my... Oh, okay then, our 3rd shiny! So either that spawned in on the last night, or it's actually just spawned in from the reset. Either way, not going to complain. Nice, 3rd shiny of the zone. Sick. Let me clip that and... mark it. Zone 2, phase 3. Lovely. So close to being the alpha, though. As I said, I want to phase. I don't want this video to be, oh, I got an alpha. Oh, I got another alpha. Oh, I then got my 3rd alpha. Shiny only ZA, but I'm lazy. If you did it different to me, where you don't do the badge quest, it's not that long. Especially if you don't... Because I tortured myself by only having access to Wild Zone 1. A lot of YouTubers, if you watch ZA Shiny only, you'll see they normally have 1, 2, and 3, and then they start. You could just start with Zone 3. You really wanted an easy one. It's Mega Evolution, yeah. I think all the bars have Mega Evolution so far, right? Raichu, Gyarados, Starmie. Yeah. So as long as we don't get Alpha Patrat, guys, we're good. And honestly, if I get Alpha Patrat, I might kill it just for the joke. Was that Alpha? Yeah, that was a... Was that 2 Alphas? Weird. The problem with Alphas, I can't teleport, which sucks. Honestly, I really hated the idea of Wild Zones when ZA was announced. Like, the idea of Pokemon being locked to just a little portion of the city, like, really had me worried for the game. But I think how they did it's perfect, honestly. Because in the trailers, the spawns didn't look that dense. Because I think this is one of the zones they showed off, right? Wild Zone 2? But they didn't show the whole zone, so it looked like 7 Pokemon spawned in, when it's closer to like 12 or 13. And yes, a lot of it is Magikarp, but I still think it's alright, like, the amount of spawns. And I think what they did with Wild Zone 20, having the random Pokemon in the middle, is perfect. Such a good idea. I hope they do more RNG stuff like that. Probably won't. Is there any feature anyone's, like, really wanting in Winds and Waves? How much is a Pokemon Home subscription? I don't know. I pay yearly. So I have no clue. Because it comes out, like, every December. So I've actually got no idea. I don't think it's too much. I think it's maybe, like, $5 a month, something like that. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Cole, if you did a shiny only, would you make it a video or would you just do like shorts on it? I don't know if I've ever seen anyone do a series like a shiny only through shorts. It's just a hard one to kind of do. All the new megas are so cool. Yeah, I did consider a video of hunting every new mega, like, not just Mega Dimension, fully. And then I considered that I'd have to hunt, like, Heatran and Darkrai, because I'm pretty sure I have the Darkrai event saved on BDSP, so I can physically do it. Which is, like, that would take a while. I was debating just doing one at some point of hunting every mega that is legendary. So just every shiny mega legendary. So it'd be Mewtwo, Rayquaza. I'd probably count the primal forms. And then Latios, Latias, and then the newer ones. Oh, Zygarde, yeah. Completely forgot about that. Split into tons of shorts. Yeah, fair. I mean, you could do both. It's not completely out there. By the way, thank you to anyone that's been subbing on YouTube. We've genuinely been gaining like 20 a day, which is insane. My goal currently is 10k by Winds and Waves. Probably not going to happen. But if it does, I'll be happy. That and Flareon in the game. Oh, don't worry, under me. It's Eevee. Eevees are always in the games. I'd be shocked if we don't get Eevee. I think the problem with the starters now, though, is you used to get like a thing where you'd pick the starter and the screen would black and it would kind of give you it just in your inventory. Whereas now you kind of see the starter in front of you when you're picking it. And I know that's not stopped them before, like the briefcase in Diamond and Pearl and BDSP. But I think the main reason they do it, I think I saw this before, I'm not sure if it's 100% real, is because it's different from what other children will get. So, say a child in school plays for the first time and their starter is shiny. It's unfair to other kids, I think is the main reason. I could be wrong and it was a fake story. But it doesn't sound completely out there to me. Cole, I would. But problem is with that, from what I've seen, whenever someone promotes your account, it just doesn't really help. Like, typically, just YouTube history-wise, best way to do it is collabs. Second best way is, say you're doing, like, I could send you a hunt suggestion in your comments if you wanted, and doing, like, hunting another creator's shiny choice or something if you wanted. Like, if you want, I can comment on one of your shorts a hunt to do. I want to do a Sun and Moon shiny only so bad. But I do like the concept of being able to transfer Pokemon all the way up. So it kind of sucks for me. I did debate, if Emerald does release in like a month or two, Cole, do you want me to give it on stream or do you want me to put it in a comment? What one would you prefer? Whichever you like more. How cruel are we feeling, guys? Because I think we should give him shiny Larvitar personally, but no hyperspace is allowed. I think that's a funny hunt, definitely. Sorry, I'm just quickly checking something. Okay, fine. Also, fun fact, currently we are 10th of the way to YouTube Partner. We hit that mark today. I've got until February, but I think it could be possible. Which is why we're still going to be aiming for weekly videos, ideally. But obviously, life isn't perfect. I can't guarantee it. But we probably will. As I said, I'm sorry for taking days off stream sometimes. Normally it's just when I'm editing a video. I don't like going from still finishing an edit to on to the next concept. So I like to get it done. Probably still fight over the starters anyway for nature's stats. Yeah, but I think shiny is something that you can physically see on the Pokemon just from throwing it out. And it makes a lot of sense to me if co-op's in the game, why they wouldn't include it. I do think, though, there should be a post-game type of thing where you can pick another starter and that starter isn't shiny locked at least. It's weird, though. Yeah, kids will fight over anything. I could be wrong, that's the reason I just saw online. I don't know if it was an actual Pokemon statement. I think it was a guess from someone because of an interview that was had. But it doesn't sound wrong. But yeah, Carl, do shiny Larvitar. Enjoy. Alpha as well. No hyperspace. Okay, Alpha might be too far. That's a bit cruel. I'm trying to think of, like... Do we think they'll unlock any legendary? Like, not new, obviously. They're not going to unlock the box art legendary. But do you think, like... Will we have shiny Cridon and Miraidon in the, like the DLC of that game? I don't think so. Because we still don't technically have a way to get Zacian and Zamazenta without spending, like, $40 on Pokemon Go. And this is coming from someone with 2 shiny Zacians on Pokemon Go that spent, like, $10. But they're staying in Go, and I have the event one from GameStop. I don't know, there's a few that I'm just like... I think they should be unlocked already. Playing the game and just resetting stars is a better argument. I don't get why, though. I don't think that would really bother them that much. Like, when you think about it, people that are resetting their starters is so minimal to the amount of people playing the game. Because Winds and Waves is probably going to sell something like 30 to 35 million copies. Realistically. I guess you have to factor in not many people want to Switch 2, but by the time of release, and people will buy it for that reason, I think, like, maybe 50 to 100,000 actually sit there and reset their starter. Obviously, there'll be people that do, but there'll be people that give up. Yeah, Cole, have fun. We'll be seeing you in chat again probably next August. What, that Patrat was shiny? Thank you for not being. I still can't believe Pichu, man. Crazy. But I think what I'm going to do, I never included it. We're going to do an attempt at a Heart Gold Soul Silver shiny only. I don't really care if Bank shuts down before I try it. I have a copy of Heart Gold that I reset, meaning to do it. But then I considered I want to get YouTube partner by February, and spending 7 months on Heart Gold is not a great way to get there. So we will be doing it, just not yet. All night for the next 6 days. Make that 60 days. I don't think it's going to be enough. Larvitar has to be like one of the harder hunts in the game, right? I guess Chestpin. But even then, I wouldn't say it's all that hard. I think Larvitar, you can just do the 50 meter to 70 meter strat though on quite a few of them. I'm actually kind of glad Zone 2 is taking longer. Because I think for Zone 1 to 5, what's the hardest zone there? It's definitely Zone 1. And we probably got the harder one out of the way the quickest. I don't even think Zone 3 will be as quick as that is. And I'm probably going to ban Zone 3 fast resetting. Just purely because it's kind of boring. Like, I get for someone that's not doing a video, but it would be kind of boring for the whole video. It's just me sat there doing this. You know what I mean? Might as well quit school. Yeah, you'd have to at that point. I want Shiny Pom Bomb to basically be Fennekin's shiny. I'd be absolutely fine with that type of thing. Shiny in the adoption style, that'd be cool. I'm hoping the shiny hunting method in that game is basically equivalent to sandwiches. I think something where you can just roam around and your shiny odds are boosted is going to be what they stick with most of the time. I don't think they're really going to do complex stuff like radar anymore. It's not even that complex, but still. Yeah, don't actually stay up, Cole, just as a also thing. I know you probably weren't going to, but just don't. I think the most I've ever been able to stay up is about 30 hours. And it's purely because I had an assessment due, and I didn't do it. So I stayed up, got it done, and then went to sleep for like 12 hours. It's the best way to do it. But yeah, currently my stream goals... I want to have a stream with 20 people in at some point. I think that's possible. Not easy, but possible. If you want my honest opinion under mute, I doubt it. We'll need to see... Who thinks we're getting a gameplay trailer at Worlds, by the way? I feel like we have to, right? Maybe not gameplay, but just something. Because if we're going to go a ZA cycle of not getting anything until next Pokemon Day, that's actually awful. The 30th anniversary as well. I'm going to make another Pokemon account purely for storage. There. Personally, I just pay the home. But home for me is also, I'm paying it so I can transfer from 3DS. Because you have to have a home subscription to do that. I think the worst thing about Pokemon Bank shutting down isn't even the transfer, it's the fact Bank will stop working. So if you had Pokemon in Bank and then it shuts down, they're gone. I don't think you can get them back. Which is insane. Because think how many people, like, just don't see Pokemon news, and they might not for, like, a year, and then they've got stuff in there and it's just gone. I do think there'll be some type of recovery thing, but I think once you launch it into a game, it's stuck there forever. Which is kind of insane. I just think the Starly video makes a lot of sense for me. It's my favorite Pokemon, and I was always going to do a ribbon quest for it, and now I kind of have 6 months to do it. So it's necessary now anyway. But yeah, Twitch side, like, I just don't really care about Twitch all that much, like, in the nicest way possible. I will at some point, but currently YouTube's what I love doing. Streaming's fun, but I mainly do it to turn stuff into a video. But yeah, Zachary, I still do that same thing just to not clunk up my home too much. They are doubling the storage of home though, which is a great update, by the way. But what I do is I have a Scarlet and Violet. It's basically a living dex. It's a living dex. I just haven't done all the evolutions of Scarvi, and it's all in one Violet. Just because it would be a mess. It would be like, how many boxes? Like 14 boxes of home used up. I just don't think Worlds is getting a trailer for Winds and Waves. I think Winds and Waves is next November, and development-wise, that's a good thing. I kind of wanted it like middle of the year, though. I thought like first ever mainline game release in like June would be kind of cool. I get it's an awful time of year to release, though, because there are so many kids that play the games. And releasing near Christmas is like very smart for Pokemon. Like, it makes a lot of sense. I will say, if they announced it before Christmas, though, some kids would probably ask for it and just wait until it comes out and get a late Christmas present. I don't know, because, like, I don't know what the Switch 2's sales have been so far. Like, do many kids own a Switch 2, do we think? That is the thing, by the way. Winds and Waves is almost guaranteed to be Switch 2 exclusive. And I get it, because the Switch 1, like, it doesn't run super well, especially when you look at Scarlet and Violet. That game, though, clearly just was not polished enough as well. Damn, we've actually had quite a big drought here for a while. We're probably getting close to... No, we've probably had odds almost. Because I've got Charm, so it'll be like 1 in 1,000. We're probably resetting 10 to 15 Pokemon every time. I feel like we're not that far off 100 resets. Definitely not impossible. By the way, I don't know if it's anyone in live chat. Thank you to the person that keeps just sitting on my live streams. Someone has watched like 15 hours of live streams yesterday. And I'm pretty confident it was one person because it was like they watched the entire Shiny Only live bit. Like, thanks. It really does help watch time-wise, but it's just crazy. "13 days? That's not that bad, though. Yeah, I think it's a thing, though, of, like, more kids will get Switch 2s once the Switch isn't getting every game that they like. Like, if Winds and Waves is a Switch 2 exclusive, not even just kids, a lot of people mainly get the Switch for Pokemon. I think that's pretty fair to say. Like, I mainly play Pokemon. I play a few other games, but not often. If not for Pokemon, I probably would not own a Switch or a Switch 2. It's also the reason that you are never going to see any game get a Pokemon collab. Like, you're not going to see, like, Pokemon in Fortnite, for example. Just not happening. Like, as sad as it is, it's just incredibly unlikely. If Venipede here can be alpha, if I get it shiny, I could just reset until it's alpha. Yeah. That's fair. Okay, I just like to go and check that Petra isn't shiny. Pokemon on Mario Kart when I have time. Mostly grew up around Nintendo stuff. Yeah, I grew up playing like 3DS, Game Boy, DS. And I'm not really the era to be playing Game Boy Advance, but my cousins had it and would just lend it to me. So that's how I ended up playing Ruby and Leaf Green. Never really played Emerald. So it will be my first ever playthrough of Emerald if it comes to Switch, which will be cool. So I might make that a video. I was debating, do we think it's scummy? Now hear me out. If I buy a GBA, like an actual cartridge of Emerald, I record the whole video of my first experience, and the day they announce it's releasing on Switch, I just upload. I think it'd be kind of smart. I don't know, I think it'd be a good idea. I obviously would say I'm not playing on the Switch, but it doesn't really matter. The fatter 2DS actually was comfortable to hold in your hands, to be honest. I never had the fatter 2DS, I only had the basic 3DS until, like, 2 years ago. Enjoy, Cole. Cole, I can give you an easier hunt if you want. If you'd prefer it. Just go for Shiny Alpha Dratini instead. It's much easier. Oh. I think that's a shiny fish, guys. Nice, I believe that is shiny number 4 of Zone 2. Okay, let me save that. Yeah, do Dratini instead then, Carl. Go for shiny Alpha Dratini. Just quickly checking. Okay, I was just checking. So I'm recording the whole stream. And then I have another thing going that I can clip the stuff. And I was checking the quality was good enough. Okay, we are now to the point where we have way too many Magikarp. And like, it could have been Alpha. To be fair, I did kind of wish this on myself. You definitely can. I debated going for the... Yeah, whoever is the cruel person, by the way, that commented the other day, go for level 100 shiny Magikarp in Scarlet and Violet. You're cruel. Like, I have a lot of time to hunt. I don't have that much time. I do have a thing set up soon, though. I'm hoping to get another creator on it. He's... like trying to find a time he can do because it'll be like a free 4-hour thing. But I've got like a shiny bingo board I want to do at some point, like a versus. Might take a while to set up though. Yeah, the FNAF 3 movie might get delayed. One of the actors thinks in hospital is okay to start. What is it? The main one? Josh Hutchinson? Is it bad I only know his name because of the meme of the song and his face? I can't remember the song's name, it's the whistle one. But yeah, I'm not shocked that happened. I think it happened on the God of War set recently as well. I think that movie's getting delayed because of injuries on set. You know the new Zelda live action? I will be watching that in cinema when it's out. Like, a Zelda live action has a lot of potential. Like, there's some stuff that, like, they can definitely fumble in it, but I feel like it's hard to fumble. Really don't like that sound of the hyperspace falls. I don't think I've ever watched Hunger Games. Is that, like, insane for me to say? I think maybe I've watched the first one and I just don't remember it. But, like, consciously I've not watched it. Like, I've not went out of my way to. I had a hard time enough recently. I hadn't watched a Marvel movie or, like, a show since, like, Infinity War or something. And I caught up after, like, 9 months. It took me forever. The best? I might try it again at some point. I've been trying to watch more, like, movies rather than, like, shows, because shows are, like, such a big time dedication. Like, a show, I will only watch that show. I won't watch a movie while the show's still being finished. So, like, I watched Breaking Bad for the first time, like, 3-4 months ago. And I didn't watch anything else until I'd finished it. Maybe, like, the odd YouTube video. But not, like, a movie or anything. Has anyone been to see the new Spider-Man? I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. And, like, I'm not going to spoil, but solid, like, 9 out of 10 Spider-Man movie. I mean, my opinion on Spider-Man people don't value, because my favourite Spider-Man is the one no one really likes, so... I'm a big Andrew Garfield fan. I love the Amazing Spider-Man movies. I can admit 2 is bad, but I enjoy it. What's the brand new one that came out like 2 years ago? It's the prequel and it's fire. Okay, I'll keep it in mind. I'll definitely add it to my list. Thing is as well, I think I watched quite a few shows during COVID, but I don't remember any of them. Like, I was watching some hot garbage. Okay, that's like the 5th time it's warned me about the sun. Just set. Come on, just give me a Shalpha. We're due it, surely. Yeah, once again, anyone that just leaves the VODs on in the background, I really appreciate it. There was a day last week, I think, like last Wednesday, we had like 80 watch hours in a day. It's insane. I've not seen it yet. It looked good, though. Didn't it make like 100 mil? I swear it had such a small budget and it made quite a bit. But yeah, Obsession looks good. I want to watch more movies. It's just... sometimes I just forget to have like a month. Hard as well, because they release a lot of good movies. Like, I haven't watched The Odyssey yet. And that looked decent. I will be getting dragged out to watch Doomsday later in the year, though. Don't really have a choice in the matter. With Marvel, though, if you're not watching something like release week or 2, you're just getting spoiled. Like, I have known about Obsession, I've not been spoiled, but if, like, Spider-Man, I'd have been spoiled already. 100%. And I mean, do you wish you had access to, like, hacks in this game? It sucks though, because ZA is like such a good game for shiny hunting, but because of how good it is, it makes overodds feel so much worse. You know what I mean? Because you're just used to how often you can get stuff. All-time top 5, wow. So it is really good then. Zachary, just do old reliable. Just go to sleep like 4 a.m. or just don't sleep and just stay up until 6 p.m. the next day. Boom. Don't actually do that, by the way. Not actual advice. But yeah, my sleep schedule is not the best, but I could go sleep in like 2 hours and still be up at like 8. Oh. Is it going to be like last time and there's just a shiny here already? Ah, that sucks, Undermere. Yeah, it's probably gonna... You're gonna regret that in like 40 hours when you're still hunting. Hopefully not, but there's a chance. The problem with Staryu is they're more aggressive than Magikarp. Always gotta check the alpha there. Wishing I had my luck from when I started the short series, because that was like one of my first shinies I recorded. Shalpha Staryu would be cool. Would be cool. I don't know, like any of these I will take the alpha of. Binacle probably especially. Purely because I'm never going to go out of my way to hunt Binacle. Just to be honest. Honestly, I think the strat with Wild Zone 6 is just going to be fully run through the zone to Houndoom, reset, and maybe like every 10 to 20 resets we check the rest of the mons. Because I think without getting a static alpha, this could take a long time. Like, static alphas would be our savior. I can't think of like what the hardest hunt would be to do. Like, zone-wise for alpha. I feel like Zone 1 was the hardest. You play Pokemon Champions? I've been meaning to get around to it. I tried... On, like, release week I played, but I've not played since they added, like, Staraptor's Mega and stuff into it. Captor Antrim out of it? Yeah, true. Like, it will suck, but it'll be even more rewarding when you end up getting it. We have to get a Flabébé at some point. I guess we might not always be resetting it, because sometimes we don't go all the way around. I think only 2 of the shinies so far we've actually been surprised by the shiny indicator. Every other time I think I've seen it first. But yeah, there's some hunts we'll be doing soon. Like, someone, I think yesterday, suggested Poliwhirl on a short, and I could do that in Teal Mask on Scarlet and Violet. But I think instead, I believe Poliwhirl is in either Super or Good Rods in X and Y for chain fishing, so I'm going to do that instead. I love Mega Staraptor. I think they gave it a really nice ability as well. And Starly is my favorite Pokemon, so I always appreciate getting some love. When I saw, so I don't know if anyone knows this, when ZA released, like a week after, we already knew what all the Megas were going to be because they left item IDs with Pokemon attached to them in the code. So, like, we didn't know the designs, but we knew what was going to get Megas on, like, Twitter and stuff a couple days before, not a couple days, like, quite a bit before it even came out, the DLC. So when I saw Staraptor on the list, I was like, if this is real, I'm hyped. And they cooked. I think it's a really good design. It fits Staraptor well, and the shiny's cool. I can't really complain as long as it's got them 2 things. No. Like, we are getting alphas relatively often. I think we're getting quite lucky with our normal alpha spawns. Just every time there's a shiny, suddenly no alphas spawn in the zone at all. Other than that one. That'd been so cool if that was shiny though. 2 free alpha star use. Okay, nothing. I really don't want alpha Kakuna. Did anyone notice in the short I think it'll be 2-3 days ago now? We left a shiny alpha Kakuna in the back. I was just seeing if anyone would spot it. I did catch it in, I think, one of the more recent shorts I recorded. Oh, my bad. But I didn't actually notice it while playing, but when editing I did. I was just like, I'm just going to leave that. I think it's funny. I probably should explain this in the shorts sometimes. We are about 4 to 5 days ahead on hunts constantly. So comment on the newest short and there's a chance it will be done soon. But very rarely will the next short have your hunt. Because I believe you commented earlier today and I did see it. It's on my list to do. But it's just, we're always very far ahead. It's to make it so if I ever have like a 2-day period where I just can't be asked, I don't have to do anything. Nice. But yeah, it's on the list to do. I should put that somewhere because I think a lot of people... Oh, okay. I didn't know where that was, I wasn't looking. Nice! Oh, never mind. Nice? Nice? No. Nice? Nice? Let's go! Let's go. Zone 2, Phase 5, Binacle. We're going to end up getting every spawn in this zone before we get a shiny, aren't we? Like a shiny alpha. We're gonna, like, actually living dex the zone before. Yeah, Shalpha Flareon, I think I had a day set to do EVs, because I was waiting until I had the... I don't know if you've beat the DLC before under me, but the level 5, when you get the EV one, on the, like, scan, I was waiting till I had access to that. And I've just unlocked it today, so it's on my list to do very soon. I just need to get the right donut is the problem. But yeah, I'd expect in like 4 or 5 shorts, we're probably going to have our first legendary that isn't in DAs. Probably not from soft resets, but probably from the hyperspaces. Because I'm just going to do the backup strat in the Pokemon Center. And if it's not one where I have to fast travel, I can just, right before it ends, reset the game. Don't even have to do the Pokemon Center method. Which is great. Yeah, Farfetch'd is cool. What games is Farfetch'd in? I don't think it's in CA, is it? To be honest, it might be. I don't really know. Nothing. Yeah, there's a few hunts that, like... Don't have to put it. There's some hunts where you can tell someone's just being really cruel, though. And, like, can I be real? I've had, like, 8 people comment Koraidon and Miraidon at this point. I do reckon about half of them at least know it's shiny locked. They just want to be annoying. Like, not to be mean, but they're never the first person to make the joke. And Koraidon and Miraidon is actually impossible for me. The UK did not get them. Which is, like, insane. I think that is the first time the UK hasn't had a global release of that type of event. It's because our version of GameStop shut down like 3 or 4 years ago. It might be 3 now. Which sucks, and I was hoping we would get it in some way. And I had a friend that was in France at the time, and he tried to get more than one code, but they didn't let him. Which sucks, but I'm sure it will release in Go, and that will be my way of getting it. It's the same with Darkrai. I do have it in Pokemon Go. I probably will just count that. For now, at least. Eventually, maybe one day I'll hunt it. Just not today. Because that is a big time dedication. Every 30 resets or something, 25 6. Yeah, I think, honestly, spacing out the checks, you just get more resets in. It's going to increase your odds. One thing I worry about, I think I failed a Zekrom on Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon not that long ago. I was resetting, and I was under the impression, because it was my first, like, Zekrom was my first hunt, awful idea, on Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon in years. And I was under the impression that you got the star instantly, and I soft reset like 600 times and never got anything. But I always would just check it if there was no star and leave. So I think I failed one. Let's go X and Y, black and white. Well, I wouldn't be hunting them in black and white, I'll tell you that for free. But yeah, I'd probably just do it and let's go, to be honest. I did. I think it's cool they released it. It's sad that people had to basically cry to get it, though. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think the thing they did in Times Square where people got a free Hundo Mewtwo is a good thing. But at the end of the day, like, people also over-exaggerated it. They tried to say that it was just content creators invited. It wasn't. But I do think it is unfair. Like, if they're doing an event like that, it should just be community ambassadors, and content creators should not get to go unless they've been invited randomly. But I get as well that they need people to, like, show the event happened. Also, really weird they were going to put extra Emily in the event. Right after her whole, like, driving thing as well. Like, nothing against her. She said she's going to have, like, a personal driver now. But it was just really bad timing on Pokemon Go's behalf. Like, she had that scandal, and, like, a week later they announced it. They needed more cooldown time. Is there any shiny that is locked at the moment that people are, like, desperate for them to unlock? I'm trying to think off the top of my head who I'd want. Victini would be cool. But I think if we're going to get Victini, I'd almost always guess that it would be if we end up getting Unova remakes or a Legends game in like 10 years, that would be when we'd get it. Or it will be a paid research and go. It'll probably be a paid research and go, then obtainable somewhere else. Just my guess. Like, Victini... Is Diancie still shiny locked? I think so, right? Also, can we all agree? The ZA completion for the decks in Home should have been Hooper. Why is it Volcanion? They literally gave Volcanion a black box for its spawner in here as well. So they clearly don't like it. Magikarp Spotlight Hour? Oh, it's way past Spotlight Hour for me. I hope you get enough Magikarp to, like, evolve if you need it, though. It's a shame I wasn't playing, honestly, because I do have research to do that involves Magikarp. It's fine. Yeah, we'll be live tomorrow morning as well, by the way. So sorry to Americans, it will be an awful time for you. But at the very least, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday should be... Or maybe not Sunday during the day, but it'll be tomorrow, like 11 to 12 my time I go live, and then 9 PM at night I go live. Saturday, same thing. And then hopefully Sunday night time, and then just night ones until Tuesday again. Doing the Mew research. Yeah, that's what I needed it for as well, but to be fair, I have a lot of rare candies saved up. I could probably get the last bit of Magikarp candy I needed. Nothing. Nada. I'd like to get at least 1 or 2 more shinies before ending today. Shiny swim ring, Psyduck. Yeah, it is really cute. I managed to get during the Pikachu event a few weeks ago. I guess it was probably like a month ago now. I got the Monocle Pikachu shiny for Team Instinct. The one that was in raids that was a world shiny only. I was very happy with that. It's one that I don't know if they'll ever return, so can't be upset at it. I really wanted the Willow shiny Pikachu, but I just didn't get it. Just keep swinging, just keep swinging. Nothing. Hello, Sandy. Thank you. Go comment. I don't think I've ever seen you comment a hunt suggestion before. Go comment out on the newest short. Currently, wait time for something like that is probably over a week. But to be honest, so many get filtered out at the moment because obviously I don't expect everyone to watch all the shorts. Don't do that to yourself. But it does become a problem when someone's suggesting, example, Sylveon, and we got Sylveon on like day 6. Once again, I'm not opposed to hunting duplicates. Sylveon takes no time. It's super quick. But I feel bad when someone comments it multiple times. So what do we think? Should I make the spreadsheet I currently have for all my hunts public so people can look to what to suggest? I mean, I definitely could. I'd have to make a different version of it to be public, but it just means people would know what is, like, more likely to be finished. Because if I get a duplicate shiny anyway, like, say someone suggests Snova, and I'm going to be honest, I think I have like 10 of the thing. But if I get another one while hunting, I will go out of my way to add that as the subscriber suggestion. Okay, I'll make it public at some point soon. I was considering doing like a home reveal, but I need to fully organize it. I've organized like the first like 50 Pokemon I caught, but I've not fully done anything since then. It will be a long thing anyway. Like, what is probably the quickest shiny living deck's ever done? Like a year? I would imagine. Just purely because, like, there's the legendaries, and then you get to, like, the ones that are locked to Dynamax Adventures, which I think is only, like, a couple, but still. Shiny Slugman's cool, yeah. And it is a fire type, that is true. Oh, there's a lot of Alpha Magikarp there. Come on, I know we're due a shiny. We're definitely not. We're 100% over, like, under odds, but still. I've earned this. Just want to check something out real quick. Just give me a second. Okay, yep, my suspicions are correct. Okay. Just wanted to check something and I was right. Could kind of tell, but glad I checked it. Reminds you of your sister. How so? What do I want to know? I don't think we're getting 2 more shinies today, just as a warning. I am glad we at least finished a zone today, though. How much would that have sucked, still being on zone 1? Couldn't be me. Color. Oh, fair enough. I'm gonna go around and check Kakuna. Been probably about 10 months. 2 fat fish. Just checking. Patra in the shade sometimes looks a little shiny, so I'd like to give it a quick check. And Kroko. It doesn't look like there's a shiny there. What about down here? Nope. Okay. Just like to check. Big fish. Okay, we're fine. But yeah, so the Starly video, if I'm doing Masuda in X and Y, I would imagine I could finish it in a week. And honestly, Platinum will not be super quick, but it won't be slow. Like, if I'm trying to do Starly efficiently, a day, maybe? Like, Platinum Shiny hunting is very easy, as long as you know what you're doing. He's still in zone 5, yeah, that would be awful. I'm sorry. If it helps, I will have to go to zone 5, but I'm looking for any alpha. So my job's a little easier. I believe, yeah, this video will be up to zone 5. I mean, it's going to be a real quick intro for the first shiny, so this makes my life easy. I'm just glad, because now the only time I'm going to get a ton of duplicates, probably, is Wild Zone 3 and, like, 8. Oh, maybe, no, Wild Zone 3 and 16. There's, like, 5 fletchling that spawn outside that zone. We're 100% getting some. We got super lucky doing that in the zone challenge. I got Ampharos, Ampharos Fluffy so quick. And then we just didn't do that zone in the ZA Shiny only. I think I'm going to redo the ZA Shiny only at some point, but I want to do only a certain type. The problem is, I want to do only electric probably, but then I'm going to really limit my spawns. Because what? Pichu? Electric? Dynamo? Is that it? Jolteon, I guess? No, I'd probably do like Fairy only then. Probably the only choice. Not bad. First non-alpha Scolipede took 3 weeks. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. By the way, if I do the Starly I did, do we think if Starly can be alpha in a game, it has to be? Like, when I get to PLA and PLZA, do I have to get a shiny alpha just because... If not, it's super quick. Like, it takes no time to get Starly in either of them games. Whereas, like, BDSP, it's at least annoying to do. Platinum's hard. Masuda Method's long. And then Scarlet and Violet's Scarlet and Violet, so... You know, just playing the game's a mess. No, get away from me. I think it would have to be I make like a need an alpha rule. Kept getting Shalpha, Gorgeist. See, whenever I hunt in that zone, I never get Gorgeist. I've got like the alpha Beedrill like 8 times. Wait, no, not that zone, sorry. That one. I always hunt in here for Pumpkaboo, and I'm just getting alpha Beedrill constantly. It sucks. Worst zone. Because I still don't have shiny Pumpkaboo. I AFK bench reset in there for like 6 hours while I went and did stuff. And all that was there was Beedrill and 2 Whirlipedes. The game hates me. We love Badoo. Honestly, if that ends up being shiny, I'm gonna be so depressed. Shiny Munchlax just got suggested. I haven't claimed the free shiny Munchlax in Scarlet and Violet. Do we think that counts? If someone suggests that, I think it counts. It's like, if I wanted to, I could claim the Ponyta on PLA, and I think that would count. People count the red Gyarados in their collection from Heart Gold Soul Silver, why not? I probably need to do that, because I would like to have at least, like, 1 shiny from each game onto home. So I need to get one on whatever copy I own, so Diamond, Platinum, Black, White 2, XMY. I don't own either Auras game currently. Sun and Moon, and just Ultra Moon. I think that's possible. The hardest one there is probably Black and White, but then again, they're not like guaranteed shinies at the end. I know you have to do a lot though. Like, it is probably longer to do that than just Masuda in that game. And Whore is my high score. I imagine it was a very funny expression of happy. Okay, let's see. Are there any shiny Flabébés? Wow, come on man, you could have at least given me a Flabébé. I'm just curious, I'm gonna go check in that section. Like, I'm not confident there's any spawns resetting in there, but there's always a chance. Let's see. Okay, doesn't look like it. There, there's none. Oh. Same person combining Munchlax twice, fair enough. Although I have nothing against, if someone wants to comment the same shiny on multiple videos, feel free. Doesn't really push you up the list, but I mean sometimes it might remind me if I've like missed one. So it doesn't hurt. Come on, we just need that Magikarp to be gold. Christ, I didn't scream. Honestly, I wouldn't have blamed you if you had, though. I think the most excited I get from shiny hunting is Masuda, because I just get in like a trance and I just do not expect it at all. It'll be on an old Twitch account, but I used to stream just like when I first got on Elgato on Sword and Shield. And I got shiny Noibat, swapped eggs, and the second egg I did for Honedge got shiny Honedge. I went insane. So happy though. I've still got both of them as well. I have a shiny Eevee as well that I got from Masuda in X and Y like 8 years ago. Sorry, it's just getting on my nerves. Just doing something. I'm sorry, like, someone wanted to, Pwn Exploration, someone wanted to message me on Discord about, like, a customization thing on Twitch. It's the third time it's happened to me, and I'm always down to talk to people after stream. But if you're in my Twitch chat just going, can you add me already? While I'm mid-stream, like, come on. I get on Twitch I have 2 viewers, and I understand they want to do commissions. But at the end of the day, like, pestering me is not going to get you a commission. Like, it's just going to annoy me, so now I've blocked someone. And I don't want to seem rude, but, like, I get that at the end of the day, like, they're waiting for me to message them. Just go to someone else's chat, message them for now. I'm sure there'll be other people that will pause their stream for it. I just think it's boring for the YouTube side especially. Because I know a lot of people will watch this VOD. Now, someone might be watching this exact moment. But it's very boring for someone if I'm sat here doing nothing, the game's not moving for like 10 minutes messaging someone. Personally. It's just a waste of my time. Sorry for that little tangent. And I'm sorry to the person that I banned, but you're just a bit rude. But anyways, we'll probably end somewhat soon. A little longer, definitely. Probably at least another, like, 20-30 minutes. I mean, ideally, I think I'd want the shiny alpha to be Magikarp or Staryu here. Not too bothered about which, but one or the other. Been hunting for. In Wild Zone 2, an hour and a half, our phases are Magikarp, Staryu, Binacle, Magikarp in that order. Pichu, we got Wild Zone 1 first time round, like 15 minutes in. Alpha Lux not been as good as Wild Zone 2, but Wild Zone 1 was the outlier. I expect every zone to be like this. Come on our first ever night swap during Wild Zone 2, we got a shiny Staryu, so surely it's going to happen again, right? Come on. Doesn't look like it. Damn. Oh well. But that static alpha is, like, I could sit here and spam fast travel. It's not the way I want to do it. could. But I think I'd rather phase a lot during it. It's just more entertaining. Like getting different shinies rather than... Oh, I spam reset till I got shiny Staryu and got it. And I get it, if you're isolating for a specific Pokemon, I get that, definitely. But I just want a shiny Alpha. It doesn't need to be that one. Ooh. Ugly Patra. Not only is Patra ugly, but they made it big. Double whammy. I'm sorry to any Patra fans. If you want context, go watch the 100 shiny video. I hate it. I wanted 1 Starly, I got like 7 of the thing. Is it this one? Nope, not that one. Sorry, I'm just quickly doing something. Nice. Sorry about that. Sorry, I thought it looked shiny. I had to double check. Triple check, actually, but you get my point. But yeah, I can't really do a bug shiny only anymore. Because we got 2 bugs during our actual shiny only, so like we're gonna end up needing to get Beedrill and Heracross during a bug shiny only, so it feels a bit repetitive. But if we were to do one, I think it would be Fairy. Fairy or Dragon. But what is the earliest Dragon you can get in that game? I feel like it has to be like Roof Dratini, right? And even then, you'd have to be up to the like Emma part to do that. Unless I'm missing one. Off the top of my head, I'm not. Then again, there might be like some weird alleyway I just don't remember. This game is kind of like that. Cool. Sorry, I thought that Binacle was a Patra. It looked really shiny. I'm going insane. Okay. Why is that not? Surely we're gonna go shiny, right? I am being greedy. Also, by the way, in like a week, just to get ahead on shorts again, we probably will end up taking like a 2-day gap at one point. It won't mean no shorts, it'll just be no shiny living deck shorts. There'll be other stuff. But there will be a couple days without that. Just because it's getting to the point now where some hunts, they take longer. Like Scarlet and Violet, the hunts are quick, but they aren't as quick as ZA sometimes. And like there's probably 450 Pokemon in that game that I can get. And in ZA there's probably like 100 and something, probably less. Shadow Shiny XXL Mudkip. Wow! Congrats! That's such a cool one. I don't... I think I've got a Shadow Shiny. Who is it? Why can I not remember? It's an ice type, I think. But yeah, I got it on like my 8th ever grunt. I lost my original account. I had a 2016 Pokemon Go account that I started playing when I was like 10. But sadly, child me didn't link it to an email that I had the original information for. So I got locked out of it like 2 years ago, which sucks. Luckily, some friends and stuff around me, I've traded to them in the past, so some of them have some of my old Pokemon, which is cool. But it's just sad the account's kind of gone. Sucks, but at the end of the day, like, it's not the end of the world. I do think, like, I am going to miss Pokemon Bank being available. Once again, do I agree with the sentiment that it should be taken away? Like, people are like, you've known this is coming. Doesn't mean everyone has the time to, like, dedicate to hunts that take a while. Like, Poipo is locked, shiny-wise, to the 3DS. I'm now going to either have to get that in 6 months or just go without it till it re-releases, which could be years. Or wait for an event in Pokemon Go, which I don't really want to do. So I probably will be doing a Poipo hunting stream at some point if anyone wants to watch that. I'm playing my 11 Shiny Dex. How close are you? Like, number-wise. I think this is the more... Is it? I think it's the best game to Living Shiny Dex. Like, Let's Go's fun to Living Shiny Dex until you get to, like, some of the more annoying ones, like Ditto. And then Garvai's fun, but long, because there's just so many Pokemon. Whereas this is, like, what, 300 with the DLC? 300 and something? Just checking Patra again. Oh no, it's Barnacle this time. It's not shiny though. Ooh. Sorry, I'm just quickly... Yeah, it's nothing important. Just had a message to read. So what, we need to get like 20 shinies to be on odds to get an alpha, not including the static. And then for the static, it's 1 in 1,000. So yeah, we could be here a while. Choosing to do this for 20 zones, definitely a bold choice, but I do think though, like, some zones are cop-outs, like Wild Zone 20, so easy. Wild Zone 20 will be like half an hour to an hour if I'm at least somewhat lucky. Like, I could get a little unlucky, and it goes a bit longer than expected, but it's not super likely. I don't know if I've ever been in Wild Zone 20 for 2 hours without a shiny at least. And then it's the fact that, like, if I had the 6 alphas in the center, it'd be guaranteed like 30 minutes probably. But now that I'm down to 2 again, it's not as good. Oh, about to be day spawns again. Well, that patch looks shiny, but I don't think it is. We'll find out on next night. Come on, back to resetting. Good. I will give a quick glance around. Doesn't look like anything though. Unless there's a shiny alpha Kakuna waiting for me. Nope. What about the corner spawn? Nope. Fair enough. They patched it. I don't think it was the DLC patch. I think they put like a 1.2 out a bit before DLC and that patched it. But yeah, it sucks, but I also get it's not an intentional feature, so I understand. I just wish I'd have used it more while it was a thing. I feel like a lot of people probably feel the same way. Because there were a lot of cool shinies in the center that are much easier when there are 6 Pokemon there. It was kind of awkward though to change the spawns at... Like when there's like 4 left, it was very annoying making it so 6 spawned again. Oh, that's sick then. Not many people will have 5. Like, there will still be some people like 3 and 4. I only recently got rid of my 3rd one. But yeah, there won't be a lot of people that have that, because in... I think it's my zone video I did. I caught my last one, and someone in the comments was like, how do you still have it? And I just don't think they clocked that, like, clearly I just hadn't used Zone 20. But yeah, it was a very fun bug. Better than, like, release of BDSP bugs. If anyone was there for that, that was fun. I believe there was a way on, like, release week of BDSP to get, like, hard locked out of the game. Like, there was a way you could glitch into something, and if you hadn't, and it would auto-save you in that spot that you couldn't escape without a flying mon, and at that point in the game, you couldn't have one. So it just completely ended your game. I think it was incredibly hard, like, you had to get really unlucky to accidentally do it. Still, though, it's bad it's even possible. Just because it was alpha, I wanted to double check it. I'm not going all the way around every time. Like every like 10 or 20 we'll check Kakuna, but I'm not going to check it every one. Can I actually see Kakuna from here? Yeah, you can. I'm not really sure that's a good idea every time though. Whenever I see Alpha Magikarp there, it's better to just teleport away beforehand. Save yourself the hassle. Oh, shiny fish. Let's go get it. That'll be phase, what, number 6, I think? Is it 6? Yeah, phase 6. Cat. Now it's to the point where we're getting too many Magikarp. Can we agree? That might be our first girl, though. Nice. Let me quickly document that. Zone 2, phase 6, Magikarp. Lovely. Yeah, I'm not surprised we got that. Hello, Coles. Nothing. Binacle? What about Binacle? Oh, you mean that we've got the shiny, yeah. It's very cool. It was the center one. Really, I want that Magikarp to be shiny. It's a shame, I would have loved to finish Zone 1 and 2 today. I just don't know if that's happening. Also, thanks to anyone that subbed today. We are getting pretty close to 1.2k. Like, considering we only just hit 1, like, 2 weeks ago. Really appreciate anyone that subs. God, that was bad. Is the only thing that runs in this zone Badoo? I think so. So every time there's a Badoo, I'm just going to teleport to stop it despawning. Yeah, like, I'll go out of my way to check that corner spawn, but I'm not going out of my way to check Kakuna. It really isn't worth it. It's too long for a reset. Oh, I made Badoo run. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. It probably wasn't going to end up being our Shalpha anyway. Like, to be real. I think if we're getting a Shalpha, it's either a Magikarp in the water or that one. I just really don't expect to get one any earlier than that. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet at times. I don't mean to. Just getting a bit tired, so we won't go too much longer. I don't want to force myself and end up just sounding awfully tired on stream. Because I already sound tired. Let's go. Nope. I would say we're due an alpha, but we're really not. Like, the only reason I think we'll probably get one before 20 here is because of how close the stack is to the teleport. Like, most of our shinies have been, like, in the spawn range of first teleport. Not a lot have been on that back, but it's probably just a luck thing, but still. Honestly, whenever I see Binacle here alpha, I will teleport as well. Purely because the aggro is really irritating. It's not worth the effort. Pain and suffering. Weird. That Patra's been alpha more than like any other spawn, other than that one. Honestly, it's probably quite surprising we haven't got shiny Patrat from this. Like, we're getting Patrats more than Binacles, spawn-wise. It's just luck, though. I guess Oh no, I guess not getting Patriarch would be luck. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly do something. Can it de-aggro me? It cannot get to me. Like, actually a waste of being aggroed on me. Okay, I'm just checking something. Okay, very nice. Nice. Thank you to anyone that's watched the Zio Shiny only. If you haven't, after stream, please just go on it and leave it open even if you're not that interested. Watch time really matters on stuff like that, so I appreciate anyone that watched the whole thing. Yeah, it's just my newest video, so thank you to anyone that has. I can see a lot of people that are returning subscribers have watched it, so I appreciate it. Also, if anyone has it, if you have hype points, you can hype up the video to help boost it. You can search how to do it, but it helps me if you've not used them. What? Double Alpha Magikarp and an Alpha Patriarch. Surprised there wasn't one there as well with that type of luck. Okay. Literally came to stream from that video. Oh, sick. Thank you. Did we like it? I'll admit, not my best work. Probably could have put more time into it. But if you watched it, you might notice during the Heracross clip, the quality drops quite significantly. A lot of the final gameplay of the game ends up looking like that, so I took the clips that looked the best and tried making it into the ending, but the original script was meant to be a little longer, but it would have looked awful. Thank you. But yeah, I ended up having to cut like 2-3 minutes from it just because of clips that looked bad. Thank you. Yeah, that video's been doing alright. It's not as good as the ones 2 weeks ago, but them 2 videos did so well that it's an outlier. We're just going to keep going with weekly to bi-weekly videos for now. And hopefully one day we can be YouTube partner and maybe put a bit more time and effort into pure perfection on the videos. Currently, I try and do as much as I can, but I want to warrant being able to pay for, like, an actual good editing software. Because currently I just use DaVinci Resolve, which is not the best. Doesn't look like anything. I just wanted to check there as well. I would be shocked if we did a whole box without a shelf. I mean, it's not impossible, but... Two shiny alpha Gouges, and they're both different genders. I don't even have a normal one, I just have 2 shiny alphas. That's sick! I think I have a shelf with Gouge. I'm guessing you got it in Wild Zone 20. I got mine from bench resetting. I have a 8-bit do. So I just went AFK one day while I went and did stuff I needed to do. make it on. DaVinci Resolve is pretty simplistic. Like, you can learn stuff pretty easily. I mean, you could use CapCut Desktop. It's not an impossible software. The transitions and stuff are quite easy. It's just so many of their features are locked behind Premium. That's the problem. But currently, that's why I'm not trying to make stuff that's like 50 minutes long, because editing matters a lot more the longer it gets. Well, not really. Short stuff does matter, but I wouldn't want to put something that I've put 50 minutes worth of video into and I've not done better editing than I'm currently doing. Because my editing isn't great. I'll get better over time though, hopefully. Almost every time I try something new, just try and learn stuff. Oh, what topic? Fair. I mean, it depends what you like making. Gameplay, informative stuff, guides. Can all do different things. Nice. Chicory is sick. I really liked its Mega. I think it got the best of the 3 starters you pick. For me, it'd probably be Chikorita for Alligator. No, Emboar for Alligator, probably. And I know people say for Alligator it looks like a toilet seat. That's not why for me. I just don't really like it. I just don't think it's very nice aesthetically. Like, there's so much you can do with a Pokemon like for Alligator that it's just kind of underwhelming, really. And people were annoyed Typhlosion didn't get one. It got a Hisuian form. Calm down. The Hisuian form is probably quite close to what a Mega would have looked like. But it doesn't really matter. Double Alpha again. Okay, we'll do one more reset. And then I'm sorry, but I will be ending. Purely because it's midnight my time. You know what I mean? I can stay up late, but I do have stuff to do in the morning still. It's fine. We'll be on again tomorrow morning and tomorrow night. Well, not morning, like afternoon. But I'll just get ready to go off. It's gonna take me a minute anyway. Okay, I'm going to end for the day. Thank you to anyone that's watched. We will be live again tomorrow. Probably every day for now. Thank you to anyone that watched. If you haven't, go watch my full video. Or go watch one of the Shiny Only VODs. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Have a good rest of your night/days.